so I can fail at OBS sober.
So we are live. We should be streaming. Welcome to the Geeks on Screen end of season party. I'm quite glad some people turned up. Otherwise, I'd just be here on my own.
It's like you're not.
You've tweeted it out as me.
I was like, oh, I don't care.
How did that work?
Well, it's the software that does it. I haven't set it up correct. I have to go into and change like 7 different places, and I really just can't be asked.
Life's so hard, isn't it? Terrible.
So this is streaming out onto YouTube, and it's for you can only look at it if you're over 18. So you can swear. Not that I recommend you do. That's you, Paul.
So much pressure to swear.
Keep that language. Keep that dirty language to yourself.
Fuck you.
Squeeze me. Just remember, my mum is watching. She does like to remind me when I speak to her. Oh, we haven't done this bit.
Oh, you're not going to write names on it?
No, I've run out of chalk. Oh, that's what I need to... Oh, okay. My wife's shopping.
Yeah, I was expecting the alphabet thing.
Exactly.
Where's the personal touch?
The personal touch. There are 30...
No, not that kind of personal touch.
Yes, the one that gets us in trouble. I need to admit... Sorry, there's people waiting. I've got to keep one eye. Why didn't I get one of you to do this?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. How can you do that?
That's a lot of people that were waiting, Mark.
Shh.
We are. To make it look busy.
Yeah.
You definitely made many people to wait.
And they're all kind of, if I can
Hi.
Hey.
Everyone.
I don't like to be kept waiting, to be honest.
Who said that? Is that Duffy in the Batcave? So who's updated
Hey
their
guys,
names?
yeah. It's Duffy. Oh yeah. What did it say? Duffy Batcave. I'll have to change that.
Oh, that's great.
Right. Okay.
One
now
of the
I
kids
need
messing
to...
around.
Let's have a look. Alex is... I'm going to unmute Alex, unmute Ben, unmute Ian.
What? You had me muted?
No, everyone's muted when they join. So, just join and then, you're swearing, telling your wife what to do or your children off in the background.
Like every other random Teams meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't a random Teams meeting.
Automatically unmuted.
So what are you doing? Hello, Benny. What are you drinking?
Got my coffee.
Yeah, Benny, what are you
Coffee
drinking?
written on it.
Oh,
Gotta get all those whiskey infused. Beer and whiskey in one.
Beer and whiskey in one. Oh, that sounds good.
Coffee.
Yeah.
All right.
I considered the coffee, but it was a bit. I considered
That looks
coffee.
like a wine bottle, Benny.
No, it's a big bottle of beer. That's what all the bigger ones come in here in Belgium.
I want to know who painted Simon Whiteley's room. That looks like a nice gradient in the background. How did you do that?
Oh, no. Gradient. That's lighting. That's all just special effects.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Alex.
I, on the other hand, got a very talented artist to paint on some guitars on the back of my wall, and just to make me look good.
With the shadow and everything.
Exactly. It moves throughout the day as well.
Nice.
It's an optical illusion.
I wasn't sure what
Nice.
to do. And then I had this amazing idea, because you all loved Richard Herring, that if we run out of things to ask, we'll go through the Richard Herring emergency questions.
Evening, everyone.
Who's
Did you find out?
Is there someone at the door, Ian?
Cheese was in the end.
Oh, Alex, are you taller than
Hello.
Jason Horner? Sorry, Mr. Whittle.
I think I am, but I'm not taller than Benny.
Well, I'm having
So
doubts about me being taller than Jason, to be honest. I honestly don't know.
See, when Mark asked me who is the tallest MVP, I said Alex.
I should be the tallest, but Benny's taken my crown.
It's we'll
Benny,
never
is that a
know.
fake background, or are you actually standing about 100 foot high in a field?
Yeah, that's actually just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Teams has got. Sorry, I say Teams.
Uh-oh.
Generic video chat application has got some funky backgrounds. Apparently
Did you bring your cheese?
Look, Ian's
Cheese.
Cathedral.
Oh,
Is that the best you could get here?
Oh yeah. Last minute.
it's like the first one on the shelf as you go in the shop.
Yeah. Cheap.
All right.
But my wife's been making cheese as a lockdown hobby, so I think I'm now contractually obliged to say that's my favorite cheese if I want to actually live past tonight. I
hope it's a good one then.
What sort of cheese?
He has no choice.
She made an aged goat's cheese, which was good, but it was, like how aged cheese can go blue, and that's
It's all recorded.
It's not meant to go blue and green and yellow and red and other things. It was interesting.
Probably shouldn't have mushrooms growing out of it as well. Yeah.
I'm not sure anything could live near it aside from mold. It's good when you got past the exterior.
I would do an introduction for everybody, but clearly you all know each other intimately from watching the podcast, the YouTube videos.
YouTube series, yes.
Yeah. Why is
Unfortunately,
William?
I've had a stream of interviews, so I've been too busy to watch.
Yeah, William is on.
He says he's having IT problems.
Oh, all right.
I think Durkin's lurking.
I'm not watching the
interesting
Twitter.
background.
As Ben.
Oh, there's Ben.
Unmute.
Hey, Ben.
Martin, can I ask you what the most embarrassing book is behind you? Because there's a lot of them there, but the resolution isn't quite high enough.
That's a fake screen. There's lots of embarrassing books. Probably the old sequel ones that I just haven't got rid of.
I'm pretty sure I can see the Dummy's Guide to Access.
You used that recently, haven't you, Martin?
That can go.
So has everybody tweeted out?
Oh, no.
Almost.
Yeah.
Not
Look
yet.
at that. You asked
just
them to
tweeted
do
again.
Hashtag.
one thing.
Yeah, is there a hashtag for this?
Well, it could be Geeks on Screens with coffee. But
Not
But,
geeks
it's
not
the
geeks with
evening
coffee.
now, so it's like beer,
You
right?
tweeted, so I'm gonna just retweet yours. Yes.
That's a good idea.
So yeah, well, I mean, you could do that. It would be easier. The Geeks on Screens website is down, and I couldn't work out how to bring it back up. If anyone knows how to make Azure work, I could really.
You just link the credit card to it and keep
yeah, just pay buckets full of money.
Well,
Turning it off and on
You
again.
tagged only Paul.
no, that
The
was.
whole point of Azure is that we do not need to understand how it works because people that work at this Blue Badge company, I forgot the name. Where do you work again, Mark?
IBM. Mick Rosoft.
IBM.
Big Blue.
Mick Rosoft.
Yeah. Well, there was a guy called Mike Rowe, wasn't there?
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever seen a Bigfoot? No, well done.
Gross.
Actually, who was talking about socks?
Not only a big foot, but a big toe as well. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at the
What
size
is
of that.
happening?
I'm sorry, I've got the-
check how flexible Alex is.
It's all the yoga.
That's your
what can I say?
takeaway from this? I
would
did not
show
sign up for that.
In true sort of lockdown, I think I probably had the same pair of socks on for a week, right?
Because of the lockdown.
No,
No need to wear
that's William.
socks. Save
Yeah,
on washing.
It's usually longer.
Save on washing. don't
William
wear
is
socks.
on.
William.
Hey,
Hi, William.
And he's
We
muted.
can't
This
hear
is,
you.
you need to,
Mr. William.
On the lower left, it says join audio. William, you have to click it. Click it. Yes. Very good. Very good. You get this.
I could throw people
This
out.
might just be too low tech for him.
I
I've got teenagers playing Xbox in the background, so I might have to stay on mute.
Well, that's all right. That's just life, isn't it? Now,
here we are.
If I was
Oh,
watching
very good,
around-
very good, William. Very good.
Thank you.
Can we hear him?
Hey.
Yes, yeah.
So first of all, can we discuss why the second that you
So-
show your you unmute your video is the moment where Alex shows us his bare feet? Is that some kind of hidden fetish you want to talk about? Because this is the circle of trust. You can tell us.
I know what William likes.
And YouTube.
Well,
I knew someone would do this. Andre's just so actually Andre and Annette, and I won't mention someone else who's already on the call, tried to join the Teams meeting. Hey, we are.
To be fair, you did send out a Teams invite, so.
Well,
Teams.
Yeah, that's because I sent the invite from Teams, and it automatically sends a link inside it rather than sending it from Outlook.
No, Teams
you
is
are aware that you can also send emails from Outlook if you do not want it to be a Teams meeting?
Outlook just pops up with a reminder saying join now. So I just clicked it and went into Teams. And then we realized I was a Billy No Mates and came here instead.
Other email providers are available as well.
Well, the good thing about a Teams meeting would have been that it wouldn't kick us out after 40 minutes, but that's just, well, I mean.
Yeah, but this machine that's streaming doesn't have the multi-view that in Teams. So we would only be able to see a couple of faces, 9 faces. And we've got 17 people in.
So how does that work?
That should
Because
be an improvement.
I've got 2 laptops. One does the up to 9 screens, and one just still does 4.
It takes a while for you to get so they're just deploying that new app thingy, so it should come shortly to the other one as
Also,
well.
you need 78 gigabytes of RAM to do the 9-screen thing.
Yeah, probably.
And a lot of CPU.
Yeah, Teams definitely takes a lot of CPU power.
I want to see the other side of Alex's desk because he just pulled a bottle of wine in a glass from above the screen.
The other side of my desk was Holly. Very kindly realised I was on a half work, half social call and thought I needed wine for it. So actually,
perfect.
Very fittingly, it is a bottle of Barefoot.
Nice.
Oh.
If you want to see the back of my office, it's the back door now.
I don't, Craig. Well, I'm still at my office, so I'm still driving.
Sure, is there not a drawer in there somewhere that's filled with beer? Celebratory beer?
Again, I'm going to repeat the full sentence. I'm at the office. That's the unimportant part. I'm still driving.
Get a taxi.
I thought your office was really close to your house.
It is.
It's in your house, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not that close.
You can walk.
Yeah, you can
I'm at the office. Now I'm home. Get the office.
Well, I've got this set up. This is home. This is the office. And then I'm back home.
That's like me.
Is that just a big shiny light that you type in front of then, not a monitor?
No, that's
That's Azure status. That's the status monitor for Azure.
Did you check the lobby recently?
So that is the smoke machine. I didn't
Nice.
have time to get it fully working, but it actually I'm going to turn it off because it's actually quite toasty.
It's actually when there's a particularly bad interview, you can start the smoke machine and saying you're having major technical issues, sorry, I've got to go, and use that as an excuse to cut it quickly.
Flames come out, right?
I bought it for our Halloween parties, but has anyone got a smoke machine?
Yeah. I have.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're
For
not
a Halloween party as well.
A party. I had a space-themed party. I had a friend with a disco ball and a smoke machine. We had a great time, and then I've just had a smoke machine in my garage ever since.
Same here.
Okay, as you do, yeah.
They're not dry ice machines, so I thought I'd be really clever, and I would put it at the top of the stairs so all the smoke would tumble down.
Oh, Ian has fancy glasses on.
Have you, Ian? You're muted.
I feel like Ian got those from a work party at some point.
Yeah, they're from Sequel Bits previously. I thought I'd drag them out again.
Oh, right, it's not like a Zoom effect.
It really is a party now.
True.
Hey, Andre, Dejan.
Hi.
Let's unmute. There we go.
Unmute buttons.
Where are they?
Is Camille gone? Did he just join so he could take up one square?
I think so, yeah.
I think this is exactly what happened.
Cheers.
Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
I have nothing.
No, my drink's downstairs.
Here's to what would have been a fantastic data grilling weekend.
Oh, would have
no.
been.
Thank you, William,
Yeah.
Ben, and Co, for organising
commiserations
everything.
on that,
and
yeah.
we will be back next time.
Yes.
I mean, if I wasn't at home, I'd pull one out for data grilling, but it's my fault. So.
Well, we're having
I
a little
got
get
the
together
data
this
grilling
Friday.
notification.
Thanks for the invite, Ben.
Yeah.
Which invite? It's in a circle.
I cancelled my grill and hotel today.
Well, but wait.
Today.
I'm like,
and they were happy about it.
I'm like, that went automatically, right? Oh no, that was the MVP summit. Wait, I emailed them. I was very friendly, and they went, yes, fine.
They even be open.
William, I thought you said you were
hotels
cancelling
open.
the hotels.
No, I specifically said to everybody I was not cancelling hotels.
That would make
This is where half the people on the call suddenly need to.
Everybody's on his email.
I got for my flight yesterday, but didn't think the hotel needed doing.
Oh dear.
So, what have people got planned for this weekend?
There's this medieval festival going on in Lingen that I'm probably. Oh no, it's not. So never mind.
No, Friday afternoon we're doing something similar to this. We're doing a data grilling, drink yourself silly afternoon.
Yeah.
I've already got the beers.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks for that, William. I got my shipping notification. The beers are going to be delivered tomorrow.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Alex is like, what? What?
It's all right, Alex. You've got plenty
Alex,
of wine.
you're on mute.
I'll fire. I've got I've got the email here that says specifically
He's gone off. Oh no.
we have taken care of cancelling hotels.
Yes, from the speakers.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Okay.
For once, Outlook search actually works.
What do you mean for
Worried,
once?
though.
You did.
So,
So
how are
Mark,
you...
when are the T-shirts and things coming for the Data Geeks then, and all the swag?
Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel, or there's some sort of distortion.
It's time to cue the smoke machine.
Cue smoke machine.
It's time.
Somebody with a perfect ninja bomb just disappear into the distance moment. All there.
Oh,
Come on, Mark.
I can't get back.
As one of his puppets going to come out instead.
Oh,
Oh dear, don't.
it's very tempting, isn't it?
Have they made an appearance during any of the Geeks with Coffee sessions?
Well, they were
Yeah.
supposed to have a Pride of Place
Prop session.
in the 8KB. I wanted to do something just with I've forgotten his name now. Andrew Persky.
Persky. Yeah.
But
did he tell you no?
He seemed a bit scared to come on his own. But you came on your own, and you're still kind of, none of you been hurt. You're not mentally scarred.
I got some threats.
That's what you think.
Mark, the 7 still doesn't work on my keyboard.
The 7? Oh, really? Oh,
When I chucked a pint of beer over it. So I'm blaming you for that. Everything else is fine, it's just the 7.
How do you throw a pint?
Not beer. In the name.
How do you throw a pint of beer just on the 7?
No, it was the whole keyboard. And true to form,
Seven
the
is the
only
only
key.
one decided to
Yeah,
drink the beer.
7's the only one that doesn't work, and the only key that's still sticky is the delete key, obviously.
It's a bit dangerous right there.
That's not dangerous at all.
One little thing, and you either delete the whole line or you hit escape so fast that you just break everything anyway. So,
what happens if you want to meet someone at 7 o'clock? Do you have to say, "I'll meet you at 6 + 1 o'clock"?
8. Yeah, I was going to say 8 minus.
That's what time zones are for.
1900 hours.
there you go.
Unless it's 7 in the morning.
Yeah, true.
Just put UTC or something and let people
Yeah.
guess when it actually.
I'll see you at 8. Well, be an hour early.
Or say Zulu. Zulu time.
Yeah, that usually plays very well.
I've got a hard enough time doing all the conversions in the United States. Man, I can do
Yeah.
about 3 or 4 of them.
It's all the virtual conferences where they say a time, and you're like, "Yeah, I have no idea when that is."
Yeah.
When I have a meeting, it could be like 7 hours ahead of them, or 8 or 5. It's just
Surely
a
this
guess.
is a problem that you had beforehand, or have people moved to America since lockdown?
Yeah. Oh, I had that before. I've been struggling with it for years.
I finally just enabled multiple time zones in Outlook, so I've got 3 columns with the time: UK, East Coast, West Coast. And that means
I've had UK and US East for ages.
But then I changed the third between European or West Coast or whatever I'm working on. It is really helpful. And also timeanddate.com for meeting planning. Invaluable.
Oh, yeah.
Not just beer, technical tips too.
Where's this setting in Outlook?
It's an options calendar, and there where you can also there's this checkbox that you can see the number of the weeks, and that's also where you can add additional.
All the Microsoft people now checking how they find out to use their own product.
Hey, Alex, you know you can share your
We've
screen.
tried to
right?
recognize that on that little square from Alex.
Yeah, I mean, you could share your screen.
If Alex starts sharing his screen, how small are all of our windows going to get?
You can't pin my screen to see a big screen.
Okay.
Hey, Alex, how about you blog about it becoming Office MVP? How's that?
Not sure I know enough about Office.
I still love the story.
We've never looked down upon Office MVPs.
It would be a daily rant on how bad Office search is and features that it really should have and doesn't work.
I love the story about the was it a PowerPoint MVP or something from Slovenia? Do you know about that, Dejan? It was apparently some guy in Slovenia was an MVP, and none of the MVPs in Slovenia knew this guy.
Yes,
and
yes.
He was a guy who works on the front desk of a hotel at nighttime, and there was nothing to do. So all he did all night was work on the MSDN forums, and he became an MVP.
That's insane.
Wow. He actually Googled the answers and wrote them back to the MSDN forum, and suddenly there was a new MVP in Slovenia that nobody knew. Yeah, it's just like, what? Who is this guy?
We have data platform MVPs in Germany that I don't know. So,
wow.
No, but still, Slovenia is like 7 people.
Seven MVPs.
Hi.
Bye, Ben.
Sorry?
No, he means 7 people.
I have to go. Sorry.
Ben.
Actually, 7 people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, pretty all the tech, all of the software developers know each other. Like, half of them. So because we meet on the only conference there is, and there's a new MVP that nobody knew about. So yeah. That was some, and to be honest, the Microsoft guys were.
Oh, you have
angry.
unlimited minutes now.
Yeah,
fancy schmancy.
Mark,
Nice.
as a Microsoftie, did you just pay money for Teams when you could have pay money for Zoom when you could have used Teams instead?
No, I'm not paying. Ooh, look, maybe this meeting might carry on. We've removed.
Yeah, it
Brett
looks
Amex
like it's
card.
gonna carry on.
I didn't even read it. I just thought I've just shoved it.
Finally,
quickly
I
to the
joined
side.
to the. I finally
you-
joined to the meeting, and I bring some extra minutes to you guys. Hello.
Oh, is
Hello,
this you,
everyone.
Kamal?
Yeah, probably.
We have a pro user
For my
here.
late. I tried to connect and I couldn't hear you. I don't know why. I restarted my PC and at the end I just used my other PC and now it works.
So if you connect as a pro user, you can add minutes to this meeting or what? No.
I cannot disclose this to you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can't
Under
because
NDA.
I have a pro account.
Yeah, but it'd have to kill you.
Exactly. It's under NDA.
Oh, please disclose it.
Again, nobody's watching, nobody's listening except
Yeah, exactly.
2
Except
billion
us,
viewers
and
of
this
YouTube.
is-
Awesome.
Well, we should be able to check on YouTube, see who's watching.
I thought
How many
Microsoft
views
just
we
bought
have?
Teams.
But I will be going like in 2 minutes.
They've
So
brought
you
just
better
one
tell me
bottle.
the numbers before I go.
They've brought wine for all of us.
You finish
Yeah.
your beer?
Just one.
Yeah, exactly. The glass is empty.
Ah, okay.
Yo, Simon,
You can
check
drink
the chat
another one.
window. Check the chat window.
What, the Zoom chat window?
Check the lobby.
Yeah, I know. I replied on Twitter. Go over there.
Too many options.
Too many things to keep an eye on.
I will send you my reply on WhatsApp. And then we can see how long we can play that game, replying to the other using any kind of
Pigeon's
different
gonna go
tool.
up. I'm gonna attach a message to one and figure out how to get it over to you.
So I guess you all drinking something, right?
No.
No.
Well, not anymore.
No, because it's empty.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Why the
just
only
run
one
out.
who's actually drinking a hot beverage here? Everyone else is.
Yep.
Dude, it's the evening.
It
It's
was
summer.
Geeks with coffee,
And
man.
it's a party. And it's a party.
This is the part like
Coffee.
I
Exactly,
drank
yeah.
coffee with the morning-based one from before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had you and Prathy had special ones in the afternoon.
Oh, did everybody else do it in the evening?
Yeah.
What do people drink coffee for in the like? I'm completely a coffee person. I can't work without a cup of coffee next to me. But who drinks coffee in the evening?
Yeah, maybe.
People do.
Drunk sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't, but yeah, many people does.
Well, I presume you are, Andre, tonight with the fancy new coffee machine.
Oh, Carmen bought me a Jura for my
Oh
birthday this
yeah,
week.
you got a new coffee machine.
So happy. I'm
I
all
wanna see
I'm
if
all
that-
hyper already. I'm not touching any coffee anymore. I've been trying the thing all day.
You will go to sleep in 2 days.
Yeah. At least you can get a load of work done, right?
And running back and forth to the coffee maker the whole time. Push the button again. All it does is make black coffee, but it's so cool. And I have a coffee cup heater. This is the most
Oh no.
yes, of all the first world problems that you can have.
My coffee cup here is broken.
No, running out, forgetting to fill it up and running out of warm coffee cups. You have to get a cold one.
To heat the cup.
So sad.
So
You can just heat some water and put it in your cup.
That's what I do.
But when the coffee cup is hot, like well, not hot, warm, your coffee tastes better.
Yeah, it does.
Makes a difference.
It also tastes better if you pour it out and fill it with tea, a tea bag, and some boiling water. Much better.
100%.
The best is actually if you
Magically
take a
got more wine.
cold stein and fill it with beer instead of
He
coffee
needs
or
more
tea.
wine.
For beer.
I think Ben's got the right answer there.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Maybe not at like 9 in the morning for the first meeting.
Really specific drink requirements.
Yeah, I did get a glorious beer shipment today. I ran out of beer entirely. My house was beer free. It was a worrying couple of days.
I can't tell if you're showing off because
Well, all the cheese may probably turn into really nice schnapps, cheese schnapps.
Well, we could make
Just leave it like.
this. Although the other cheese are kind of fermented anyway. So. Mildly hallucinogenic cheese. That's what I call it.
So, Mark, have you got a Power BI presentation for us on combining all of the different cheese votes for what is actually the definitive best cheese that the world has to offer?
The
I
honest
feel like
answer.
we should have a Power BI on the viewing figures for the series.
And also the
You should
question,
have
you know,
sent me in a
who
Power
has...
BI model. I would have made it pretty.
Prathy, you've got 5 minutes. Go.
I see, Mark. Prathy said you can't do it pretty.
Yeah, it's really easy to use, I hear. So you should do that now.
Yeah, I have that confidence on Mark.
And also, we need to find out who has the correct number to Bill Gates.
Well, Andre,
Well, Andre already gave us Bill Gates' phone number.
It was here before. Where did it go?
So you can ring Bill Gates now if you want.
See if he's got time to join.
Someone in our team nearly sent him a message when they first joined. He was so excited. I won't say who it is, but Ian can probably guess. And he was like, "Oh my God, Bill Gates is in the directory. Shall I send him a message?"
I would do that.
It's like, no.
But it may not be for Bill Gates. I would do it for Satya.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it might be
I think
someone
I would.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Who's
I
got
sense
more
that, yeah,
power?
hang on, let me just try something.
So, Andre, have you found it?
No, it's
Still looking. Ask Carmen.
Carmen is not home. I don't think Carmen has ever discovered this room in the house.
It's your house.
It's your secret room.
The work room.
You wanted to say.
But I thought
Are
you
you
were
under
going
the
to
staircase,
Amsterdam
or-
instead of your whatever bedroom's house anymore.
Yeah, we are in Amsterdam. There's only 2 rooms in this house.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Huge Amsterdam buildings.
If you leave a case of champagne in there, she'll buy it in 2 minutes. I guarantee you.
Nice.
That's the room that locks on the outside.
So, I hate to tell you guys. But
Yeah.
I'm just looking just at the YouTube numbers.
They're not
Not the Facebook numbers and not the Twitter numbers and not the LinkedIn numbers. But
I feel
just
like you've watered it down too much across all the platforms.
There's 19 of us here.
so Prathy has had the most views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Then followed by William. And then...
What?
Oh! What was that?
Wow.
Alex has gone. He's
Alex!
most upset about that.
Oh dear.
Very upset there.
You can accumulate over time.
That's Craig watching himself all night, isn't it? On repeat.
Yeah.
Alex, you weren't
He
even.
probably had a couple of bots in there, I'm sure.
You got to mute
Where is
yourself.
Alex gone?
Yeah.
And Ian, Mr. Pike is the third.
That's because he was the first person on.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to say, you know, as a second, like, it's fine. The only ones didn't get higher views, but all right.
Yeah, they watched Ian and decided they won't watch anymore. You see, that's why ours are less.
Oh.
So followed by.
It's getting vicious.
No, I don't mean it.
Oh, you now need to correlate that with the timeline because
Oh,
obviously
well, you
those
need
being
to
on the
let
early
me in.
shows
Mark,
automatically get less
I
viewers
think
because
some people are in lobby.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
This is why you're
How do
getting
we
low
see
views,
who's
Mark.
in
It's
the
'cause
lobby?
you're just ignoring the
Mark, I
audience.
think you need
you
to
have
set
to
up
be
another
the-
monitor
Yeah.
in your room.
I've
Oh
got,
yeah, I'm seeing a message from Neil. Let me in.
I've got 2 screens. I've only got one set of eyes and one.
Oh, it's Rob.
Beardy
You need
McBean.
an assistant.
Hello. All right, how you doing?
Oh, their mics are off, luckily.
Luckily.
That's a good one.
Rob Armstrong's putting a beard down to the floor by now.
Has the same.
Bill Gates. Oh, wow.
I found his number.
Don't show us the number. Don't show us the number. Just call him. Just call him.
Please, somebody try and tell me who it is.
Hello. I thought you were going to take it back.
Andre, just call him.
So who's calling him? You calling
Oh,
him?
no.
Him.
Andre.
Is that number going to be safe for work?
Can we not ring from the conference?
It is safe for work. It is Bill Gates.
Somebody is echoing, really.
So that's
Yeah, somebody's watching YouTube.
Is that Mr. Yates trying to get his numbers up?
Who's calling in?
I mean, you have to watch your own videos just to get on the algorithm.
Oh, I think somebody's trying to get the number so they could call.
I think that's Neil.
Is that Neil?
To be fair,
Okay.
a minute ago I looked at the YouTube for this, and
going
we've currently
yellow.
got 3 videos, which is about a quarter of a view per attendee.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
I'll have to ask my wife and kids to watch. Hey, Carmel, look, we need some friends.
What's going on, Beardy McBeard? I've got to unmute him.
I see myself.
Right, guys, I need to go. You all enjoy.
Yeah.
It's
Nice seeing
really
you.
nice
Yeah.
to see you all.
Good to see you.
Bye.
See you, brother.
Hopefully
Bye-bye.
we'll meet in
Wait.
person soon.
Sorry?
Hopefully we'll all sort of meet in sort of person before the year's
I
out,
know.
maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Which year
Really
are we
hope
talking
so.
about?
Yeah. 2022.
We'll do a
yeah?
social distancing conference.
You can't leave yet, Prathy. You're the only lady here.
I know all your views
Prathi.
gonna go down now.
Hello, Prathi. Bye, Prathi.
I know you're outnumbered, but
Hopefully we'll all sort of meet in.
Yeah,
See?
Mark, for season 2, are we going to ramp up the ladies a little bit? I feel like it's a bit monoculture.
Or you can always invite me back.
Sorry, did you use
Starts
the
with
term
2.
ramp up the ladies?
I was not the one that heard that.
That could be taken out of context, right?
I mean, no wonder they don't.
Taken out of context.
Oh my god.
Right, I'm going.
All right,
bye.
Bye.
No wonder they don't want to come on if they feel they're going to be ramped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Annette.
So when is season 2?
Well, I put in a rough date. Now, I mean, I do like you all, but I didn't realise that I was going to do about 32 of these on the trot.
Whose fault is that, though? To be honest.
I mean, you are the one that scheduled them and kept saying, where's the next one?
What does that actually involve?
What you should have done, Mark, is just pick your favourite 5 people.
No, he did, and then he ran out of people, and then he invited all of the rest of you.
So the first 5 are the good ones.
I think it was 5. Check.
Sign the first 5.
Just agree. Just say yes, Ben. You were within the top 5. No need
Rob,
to check
where
it.
is another one?
What? Another one? What?
It's got 2 new kittens.
Oh yeah, is that Seek?
Seek and destroy.
Yeah.
Seek and destroy. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that? Are we going to get Seek and destroy? Yep.
Oh, 2 of them. Nice.
Does Rob realise that he's muted? Is he muted? We just can't hear him.
No, he's not.
Oh, the cats.
He is muted.
Oh, they. Oh god.
Very
Hey, Trace, hi.
Oh, he likes his beard.
It's a shoulder cat.
we can't hear you, Rob.
We don't need to.
Can you just like make some loud meows just so we can kind of get some? Hi, Trace.
Oh.
I think Rob is just not talking because we can hear Trace just fine.
Meow.
Is he
Rob,
just being evil?
Shout, Rob.
Shout. Let it all out.
There we go. So, Rob,
One of the reasons we couldn't hear Rob was because he wasn't talking.
He was on the
which
wrong
one
microphone.
which one is Seek and which one is Destroy?
Black one. Seek is the black one.
Right.
He likes to sleep and eat. Destroy is the ginger one. He likes to climb. Everywhere.
There we go. There we go.
Nice.
Nice chair, by the way.
We've also found something else that's very cool. Did you know that you can go, Alexa, meow meow?
I've got an Alexa here and she went nuts.
I've also heard if you send a text between 2 iPhones with pew pew, then it sends lasers to the other person rather than just pew pew. But I've not tried it.
Hang on.
Is that something we should
Everyone's
try?
getting the phones out.
Yeah.
Would that need to be an iMessage?
Yeah, as an iMessage.
Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 6:40 p.m.
It does as well.
The problem with Alexa
nice.
is if your name is Alex, because I had to turn that thing off after about 10 minutes.
Change the name.
Well, yeah, but it was easier to turn it off.
He's always been called Alex, though. It's a bit extreme.
So how is everyone doing? You all seem to be quite smiley.
Good, yeah, working away.
Who is watching the SpaceX launch today?
Yeah.
Yes.
They
That's
just
a-
the astronauts just arrived with, of course, Teslas to the platform. Yeah. So they're now.
So what's that? 8:30 European, 9:30 UK. Is that the launch?
It's 9:30 UK. Yeah.
Yeah.
9:30, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a 60% chance of calling it off for the weather, so I'm not sure if that's changed or not.
It's raining.
Okay. Can't take off in the rain.
The astronauts just arrived with, of course, Teslas to the platform.
Still someone echoing.
Yeah, that's the YouTube stream, isn't it?
9 UK. Neil, I think it's echoing back through your speaker.
9 UK. Yeah.
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 I need to mute.
Yeah, there was a 60% chance of calling it off for the
There was. This is like Mark's
This
automated.
is like a Twilight Zone.
It is. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
I don't know what happened with that. I thought I'd be really clever. I set up some
Twittergate.
automation. and then I hadn't used, what was it? What was it tweeting out?
Mirror,
on?
was it or something? I don't know. Mirror, was it or something?
If that, then
That laser thingy is working, by the way.
He tried it, yeah.
I did the same with the PS Conf EU, Mark. I grabbed all of the PS Conf EU tweets a couple of years ago and chucked them into Azure SQL DB, did sentiment analysis on them, and then produced a pretty graph at the end. But I screwed it up at one point where what I thought I did was say that anything that wasn't tweeted by the PS Conf EU account but had the PS Conf EU hashtag retweet, which it did. Until the PS Conf EU account retweeted somebody else, and then it went, well, the original tweet's not from PS Conf EU, so I'll retweet PS Conf EU. And within 30 minutes, I had like 1,500.
Hey.
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Mr. Chris, how you doing?
Hey, Chris. Fashionably late.
Congratulations, Chris, on the new move.
He's muted.
He's muted.
He's on Newcastle time.
There's no bad thing just being muted, really.
You think, with all these online meetings, so you wouldn't join in mute, but obviously I did, and I didn't realise I'm an idiot.
No.
Where's the live translation? I need.
Where's subtitles?
Can you not do that on here? Can you not do it on here?
I don't think so.
Oh, Mark, man, you picked the wrong one.
I wanted the
English. Do you speak it?
No.
All right, folks. I also got to jump on a last call for the day, so it was lovely chatting with y'all. Have a great day, and I hope I see most of you, if not all of you, on Friday.
When you say most of us,
See you Friday.
I know that.
When I get the invite, then I'll be over.
Most of you, because I don't know if all of you will be attending Friday afternoon.
What time, Ben? What time?
1 p.m. UTC.
And that's being streamed to the world live. So
That's
all of
fine.
the people watching might also come.
That's fine, because we will tweet out the link at 1 p.m. UTC, which is 3 p.m. Central European time, or 2 p.m. UK time.
How long does the meeting last for? Because I've got calls until 4 Belgian time.
2 hours at least.
So then I'll probably join late, but I will be there.
So what we do, we send out a Teams link, and then we also use Teams.
Okay.
Like others that, but anyway.
But you can only see 9 people in Teams.
And you don't even work for Microsoft, Ben?
I'm not.
Bye, Ben.
See ya.
Bye, Ben.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Adios. Adios.
Have you already discussed who's the special guests on Friday? Or we're not allowed to know? Yeah, William, are you still on? Yes.
Yeah, I'm still
Special
on.
guest.
No. I've not actually. I have no idea. Ben is taking care of all that.
Okay, it will be Bill
Wait,
Gates.
What's happening on Friday?
If only someone's got his number.
Mark, you need to sort out your Facebook comments against your channel because it's now saying, well, the one yesterday was saying it was with Mladen, but it was with Andre, I think it was, or someone else.
Yeah, that was with
Today
Paul.
it's saying it's now with Paul.
Yeah.
And Paul's already left, so
Yeah. Yeah. I was in the middle of it's too early to do these at 6. I need some time to prepare because some of us are working.
Glass of wine first.
Well, yeah.
But you scheduled it.
Pardon?
What are you saying? 6 p.m. is too early.
Well, I'm working up till 6, so that's the problem. I don't get much prep time to then. Oh, I need to just change the previous.
Working until 6. I thought you worked at Microsoft.
Yeah, working,
Well,
working until 6.
Working. Yeah, I'm taking a break from work from 6 till however long, and then I'll be working for the rest of the evening.
You know that the internet doesn't count as working when you're just reading and browsing.
Wait, this is not billable?
Oh, dang.
It's research.
Netflix is not a job?
Cutting out.
This is kind of billable, right?
Since when?
Is that working with quotes around it?
Yeah.
No, I sent a quote.
I sent a quote to Mark.
The wrong
Good
person.
Yeah, Mark, we've all sent you an invoice for all of our billable rates.
Yeah.
Well,
oh crap! I'm screwed now.
Well, we called Bill and he said it was fine.
Yeah.
To be fair, Mark, we're not that mean. We'll discount off our invoices the amount for the beer and the swag you're going to send us for the t-shirts. So
yes,
it's all fair.
Sounds fair.
I mean, it will be one T-shirt that you will then have to send around to everyone else. And the same.
Let's make it a very large one, please.
With a wash or
If
without?
we're going to do that, can I please go first?
It goes in order of the.
Benny's t-shirt's going to have a lot of fun.
It reminds me of the Sequel Bits promo we did for Sequel Bits in Space. And we went up to a recording studio up in Yorkshire, and we all had to wear this big spacesuit. And we all did our bits on camera with a spacesuit, but there was only one spacesuit between the four of us. And it was an incredibly hot room. It was a really hot day, middle of the summer. I think Simon went first, followed by Darren, then I went in. By the time I got in the suit, it was already dripping with sweat on the inside of this thing. After me was poor Annette, who had the next worst job, and then Jonathan was the last person in.
Hang about, you and Annette got into the same space.
It was a strange day.
Oh man! Wow.
I have just putting on this full spacesuit when it was soaking wet through sweat on the inside was just the most unpleasant thing we've ever done. But all good fun.
Yeah, I remember that. So you might remember that sequel Saturday where I dressed up as that Monty Python character, and then we had that freak heat wave, and I was running up and down 4 flights of stairs in this full suit.
Yeah, that was Minister of Silly Walks, right? Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah. That was a great photo I got of that, actually.
Yeah, I've got a few kicking around, but by the end of the day, I wasn't expecting that heat wave to hit. And of course, I had to run up and down those flights of stairs all day.
Oh dear.
I don't think I'd do that again.
No. So who thinks Sickle Bits is going to be a goer in September?
Thanks.
Alex, what do you think?
Inside
don't
chat
even
there, Alex,
start
right?
that discussion.
Can I just clarify? Are they going to dismantle the Nightingale Hospital just so that we can do Sequel Bits and then put it all back up
It
again?
might need a different venue, we hear, allegedly.
Well, the whole Nightingale Hospital's only ever had like 40 or 50 patients in it. They're
Yeah,
just
but we're
not
due a
using it.
second peak, probably at exactly the time that Sequel Bits is going to go on, right?
To be fair, wouldn't Sequel Bits be slightly better with 4,000 beds?
Okay, we're changing the We're changing the theme to doctors and nurses.
Yeah, it'd be a virtual theme. Everyone's going to lie on a bed and just have a pair of goggles.
Just to clarify, I meant so we can have a nap after the sessions.
Got you, Dave.
It's a good thing this thing is not live on YouTube or something. It's like a minute delay. It's okay.
Yeah, I thought you meant to save on hotel costs.
That would be amazing.
Actually,
we could have the party, drop into a bed, donezo.
Intravenous drip to recover from the party.
Might be a
bit
patient.
Of oxygen always helps, you know.
This could be the year of sequel bits, like being really well organized.
Don't forget the cell line.
Hang on. I have to step in there and step in. Sequel bits is never going to be well organized. It's always going to be a little bit haphazard.
Organize that really well.
It's more fun when it's a little bit random and haphazard, anyway.
We all work with organized chaos, so
yeah, it happens.
It's been fun complaining to the sound people. Can you turn this room over there down a bit because the sound is overruling everybody else? No, sorry, that's Pinaldave. There's no sound in this room.
Shouting phone. Sorry.
Literally, his amplifier was turned off. It was just him in the room.
Actually had sound down with
Incredible voice.
He was, you know, I'm like, what? It's down. I have to have a little bit of volume for the recording. It doesn't go any quieter. Oh, okay. Then I walk into William's room and like, can you turn it up a bit? He's like, I can't turn it up a bit. This is as much as it goes. Okay. Annette says, people are still complaining they can hear penal in William's session. I'm like, yep.
At least he didn't play the keyboard or the guitar or anything stupid like that.
Yeah, no one crazy enough to do that, right?
No. and get the next year's speaker submissions with a specific rule in.
Yes, yeah. No instruments. There was.
Excellent.
Yeah. But it didn't say no dressing up. I thought that was more impressive. So, Alex, you were dressing up like Elton John?
I did Elton John. I'd like to point out that I did let the organisers know beforehand. And they said it was okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, they just didn't know that your amp went up to 11, that's all.
Isn't that the whole kind of part of the point of sequel bits is to kind of be a little bit odd and random and try different things, though? It's a platform that you can try stuff out.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting strapline next year, wouldn't it?
Odd and random.
Sequel bits, try something new.
Yeah, odd and random.
I have never been nothing but professional at sequel bit, and whatever you heard is wrong.
That would be a great party theme, though, also. And now for something completely different. That would work.
Yeah, I wouldn't be allowed to do that. Copyright. Copyright is probably the most challenging problem we have. Things like
I got away with the greatest
music
show.
theme.
That one sentence would get you in trouble already?
The greatest data show is okay, but it couldn't be the greatest show because that's too close to copyright.
Everybody knows
And
exactly
there was obviously
what you're
nothing
talking about.
remotely related to any film you may think of, given the tagline of the event.
Copyright is probably the most challenging problem we
Somebody
have.
turn
Come
your
on,
mic
Neil.
down. Whoever's
Yeah.
playing YouTube.
He's just getting his numbers up, that's all.
Yeah.
Get his numbers out.
On behalf of all of us, getting us from 3 to 4 views.
There was...
It's not making a difference.
It is on 4. What are you talking about?
And you've got Neil to thank for
How many
that.
views this thing's got there. Oh dear.
You guys don't need to watch it back because you were here live.
But if we
I'm
don't,
on mute,
that's like most
so
of
it's
the
not me.
audience for this disappeared.
Yeah.
I tested earlier and put mine on mute.
Alex, when is the? I'm looking at Wild West theme going to happen? Maybe not Wild West. What would the best?
Wild West has different connotations for different people as to where you are in the world. In the UK, it's perfectly acceptable, and you think cowboys and Indians, everything's fine. But actually, in the US, it doesn't go. It's not really an acceptable theme because of problems in the US and history. So, because a large part of the sponsors and attendees and speakers are from the US, we kind of have to think about multinational acceptance of topics and themes, and that is actually quite a big limitation.
Nobody in the US will notice. Twitter will be shut down tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see the fallout from Trump on that. He's not going to be happy, is he?
Oh, what did I miss?
Trump's tweets have been flagged as potentially containing false information by Twitter. He's not happy.
So he threatened to shut down Twitter today.
He threatened to shut down Twitter.
Threatened to shut down Twitter.
It's false information. So it needs to be the ultimate clapback of going, and that's false. But what's it?
Oh, that's classic. I hadn't heard that story. Was that a bot, or did an employee decide to hit the button?
It's a new thing that Twitter has been doing in the wake of coronavirus misinformation. It's just become a little bit unacceptable to allow the spread of information about torching 5G masks and stuff. And so the logical conclusion is you kind of have to flag most of what he tweets. I wonder if they're going to go back retrospectively and look through his entire Twitter history.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Out. Oh, that has got to hurt.
Well, we all know if Twitter stops, tomorrow we know what's happened.
Right back. I've just posted a link to the BBC article in the chat.
Oh yeah, I must send it on to Carmel. She absolutely loves that stuff now.
I'm waiting to see Trump on TikTok. I think that would be just hilarious.
Officially or unofficially, I'm sure there's some
Trump
videos
doing the
already.
stare challenge or something. I think would just be magic, absolute magic.
What's the stare challenge? I'm so out of it.
You basically put your hands on one step and a camera behind you, and then you jump your feet up and down steps below, and basically it's a way of showing off your arse on TikTok.
I'm not sure we understand. I think
we need a demonstration.
You're not going to get a demo.
So to the point he said show his ass, I think no, we don't need a demonstration.
Is the logical conclusion of that Alex Whittle's you're desperate to see Donald Trump's ass?
I think any way that he can show that he's an even bigger ass than he actually is, I think he's just gold dust for the world.
Good
answer.
So I just came back with the fresh beer, put my headset on, and all I hear is Donald Trump's ass. So this is going on.
30 seconds later, anything could come up.
The conversation was fine until Chris joined, and it's all suddenly gone downhill from there, isn't it?
Yeah, right. It's all the beer he's sort of bringing.
I was going to say, it's pretty much always the case, though, Alex, isn't it? Oh, he's busy. He's busy gassing to somebody else.
Sorry, just organising dinner.
Oh,
Say
that was like your
organising.
butler, servant.
Placing my order.
So the thing to do, apparently, with SpaceX is to watch the launch live on the telly. 15 minutes later, go outside in your garden and look to the south and watch it go from west to east.
Oh, that's
close to the moon.
Yeah,
isn't it? You'll be able to see the ISS, and then the SpaceX launch go past.
Have you seen the last Starlink launch?
Yeah,
it was amazing, and I watched the next 4 evenings those satellites like going more and more apart.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I only found out about that afterwards, and I was gutted.
There are pictures on the internet.
It's completely the same to look at pictures on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in 2 hours' time, they're going to be the launch for, or 2.5 hours' time, is it?
There's already a live stream, and you can see now 2 astronauts and 4 black ninjas around them.
Yes.
This is the real reason that our ratings are so low on YouTube. I mean, even I personally have got SpaceX up in another stream.
They've got 432,000 people watching on the SpaceX channel. I think it's on the.
See, look at how many people we would have had. It's.
Yeah, tweet it. Tell them they should be watching this one.
Yeah, that we are commenting on SpaceX launch.
Yep, add in the SpaceX hashtag as well.
We'll steal any views we can.
Yep.
What, here live from the SpaceX committee hashtag.
SpaceX launch control working from home, honest.
Mark, can you just change the description of the live stream to say SpaceX launch, and then we'll just happen to get some random passers-by.
Post a joining link. Let's see how many people get in Zoom. What's the limit on Zoom?
Pretend like we're actually doing it, though. That's the first thing about how it works.
It needs to be SpaceX launch, and in brackets, being discussed by Geeks with Coffee.
I'm sure I've got a space outfit for one of my sequel bits. Fancy dress things.
Is that really sequel bits?
Andre wore an H on his head.
It's a good thing because there was one of these Doctor Who angels that come closer if you don't.
Oh, they were amazing, weren't they?
And she came up this close to me, but I was
they
not
were
scared.
so creepy. Especially if you've never watched Doctor Who before.
Explaining it to the Americans was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
People who didn't know what was going on were just being followed most of the night.
Doctor Who?
I still think one of the best costumes was Brent Ozar doing the Stig.
That was good.
And everyone just thought he was an actor because he just absolutely played the part the entire. He was only there for about a quarter of the night, but even standing at the bar, he went for a drink and just stood at the bar and just did absolutely nothing. Just genius.
It must have been brilliant for him. That was like the only opportunity he would get at sequel bits, not to be kind of flocked by people trying to talk to him because he's Brent.
He actually resurrected that outfit 2 weeks ago for a live stream he was doing. Because they get the most out of it.
I wore a T-shirt that said, "You don't have to be a superhero. I'm a DBA." I had a crow costume being created in India somewhere, and they contacted me and said, "Oh, it's going to be late and it won't arrive until," and it was after the conference. And I'm like, it's pointless then. I don't want it. Cancel the order. Now what do I do for a costume?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Literally the Friday before bit, so I went to a T-shirt printing place and said, "Just print me a T-shirt that said, I don't need a costume. I'm a DBA."
I'm still upset at Kevin Kline for winning the best costume at the space theme for just dressing up as a woman. I put so. I mean, that's just going Princess Leia.
I think I'd have to wash my eyeballs out if I don't remember seeing that.
You don't remember?
You don't remember seeing that?
It was impressive.
Oh my word!
The long white dress. We'll have to dig it out of the photos that are on Facebook. I put so much.
I'm on my way to do that right now.
I'm expecting a photo to be pasted in the comments.
I think you got 3 dates off that night.
Just to make sure this comes up in proper resolution, Mark, can you make sure that Beardy can show his screen so it takes up like the whole screen?
Well, it's in speaker view, so it will come up.
Well, I put in the video. So
if he can, you can share his screen out.